Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, motives reflected off the mirrors of pit, clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving that raven and grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near. Stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see. Are you my paradise? In paradise, our universe becomes one. Are you my paradise?
Yo, hello everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and you know it is Tuesday, so you know where we are. Of course, we are at one of my favorite places, Georgia's Happy Hog, located on 712 Culverton in Oklahoma City. Of course, just north of the OU Medical Center, south of the state capitol, just east of Lincoln, right here off of, you can't miss, right off Lincoln on Culbertson Drive. Can't miss it, just right across from the Horn Homestead. Their hours are Tuesday through Saturday, or Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 7, Saturdays 11 to 5, and then of course closed on the weekend for catering events. You can contact them at 405-525-8111. And of course, it's brought to you by YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Proud sponsor for us to come out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses. So we want to thank them for sponsoring us so we could be here at Georgia's today. You can pre-qualify online with them at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com, or you can go into their locations. There are 5 locations. The main bank at 401 Elm in downtown Yukon, YNB Parkway, YNB East, which is off the Parkway and 66 or 39th Expressway, YNB Mustang 218 North Mustang Road, YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40. You can't miss it, just south of I-40, right in front of the hospital. You cannot miss it at all. And then, of course, YNB Peoples located in Bethany, and that's the bank I always go to most of the time to do all my banking because it is closer and I don't have to go as far to get it done. And then, by the way, yes, Randy, the commander, and yes, Nathan, I know you guys are downtown Yukon, and it's not, even though you're a block off the street. I'm just not even going to say that because they get mad at me every time I say that, but they are. They are downtown Yukon. It's funny. I enjoy myself too much at sometimes talking trash. I mean, no, wait a minute. I mean, kind of talking trash. I talk trash because people talk trash to me. I never initiate trash talking to anyone because I'm too sweet and innocent to do that. Don't y'all agree? Thank you. I'm glad y'all agree with me on that. Thank you, 100%. Anyway, the Thunder play tonight, finally. Coming home to play, they did take care of business finally, and here are the Thunder's last as we do their game, so you guys can talk about, let you know what we're talking about today. The Thunder are playing tonight against the Kings, 7 p.m. tonight on Bali. If you're not going to be able to attend the game in Paycom, the Thunder are 53-25, and the Kings are 45-33. The Thunder 5-point favorites. Over/unders 27.5. And then, of course, we're going to talk about our boy Drew Hinton and how he gave his picks for today as well on who he's going to think, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But anyway, the Thunder have a huge game tonight, and when you look at the Thunder's last 6, this is what happened. Okay, we talked about this schedule that they had. Okay, and of course they are now 4-4 in this schedule. Okay, 4-4, and they've got 4 strong games left. And part of what we talked about is we did not want SGA to play, and J-Dub and Josh and all the starters to play the last 2 games against the Bucks and the Mavs simply because of where they are located at. But let's just recap what happened this weekend. The Thunder lost to the Pacers on Friday night, and then beat the Hornets in Charlotte on Sunday without SGA. Remember, they have not played without SGA and J-Dub since the Knicks game when J-Dub supposedly was hurt. But you can't doubt them. If they say he's hurt, that he stepped on a camera, whatever. Anyway, he's been sitting out the whole week, and since then, of course, SJ hasn't sit out because he just wasn't ready. He came back against the Knicks, and you could see he was still hobbled. And if you've had a thigh bruise, you already know it takes longer than 3 or 4 days or a week to heal. It takes you a good 10 days to heal. You just can't play. I mean, it just hurts no matter what you do. Now with technology, it's probably a lot easier, but in his absence, the Thunder went 1-3 in his absence. That's basically what happened. See, we're joined by my guy Drew Henthorne of Husker Drew Picks. What's up, homie?
What's happening, my friend?
Nothing, man. Just kind of going over the Thunder's last few games, without SGA and J-Dub, which we still don't know why J-Dub didn't play, even though you have a pretty good thought process on why he didn't play. And I'm in 100% agreement with you. But, anyways, they both set out, and they both will be back for the home stretch. I guess
they're they're saying J-Dub's game time decision tonight, and SGA's in.
Well, we're going to win then. That's what's going to happen. We're 5-2 without J-Dub and 1-2 without SGA. So I'm okay with that.
Worry a little bit about rust not playing in a week and a half in Sacramento with Monk and Huber out. That helps.
Yeah, and Drew, I was looking at the standings, and we just might as well talk about that. The standings right now, Drew. The Kings are in 8th place, and the Lakers are 1.5 games breathing down their damn neck. And they're 1.5 games behind, and they're half game behind the Kings for 8th.
Yep.
And 1.5 behind 6th place Phoenix and 6th place New Orleans. And 3.5 behind Dallas for 5th place. I don't know if they can get all the way up to 5th, do you?
No, they're not going to get to 5th, but they can damn sure get 6th. They got that loss the other night where LeBron set out was huge.
Yeah, it hurt them. It hurt them. Sunday was that Sunday? It was Sunday night, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and I talked about that. I was just like, I thought that was just kind of brutal for them. But, Drew, looking at the Thunder schedule, what they got coming up, you and I had talked about that. We don't think they should play SGA and them the last few games. Do you?
Probably not.
I mean, those last 2 games.
I'd give him some run here, make sure he's all right, and put him on the shelf.
Yeah, for those last couple games. I mean, tonight, yes, to play against the Kings. Then tomorrow night against the Spurs, and we owe them anyway. Don't you agree for the shellacking they gave us there in San Antonio? But they've been tough the last The Spurs, they've not been an easy out. The last month, 3 weeks to a month, they've been playing well. So he still doesn't have any help around him. There's no question about that. But the Thunder have to win the next 2 just to be able, or at least 1, just to be able to stay 1 game, because we have the tiebreaker against the Clippers. So if we win tonight or win tomorrow, we're set.
2.5 above the Clippers or 3?
3.
3.
Yeah, we're in 3rd and they are in 4th. So, we're fine. Either way, the Nuggets and the T-Wolves are both tied at the top of the thing, and the T-Wolves, of course, have the tiebreaker against them, so they're number 1. So, I mean, we're only 1 game out, Drew. It's not like we're way out, but I don't really. I mean, if the Lakers, the only reason why I'd want to be number 1 seed if the Lakers are not 8th seed or the 7th seed. You know what I'm saying?
I think to me they just try to get the 3, and if the Lakers get the 6, and so be it. If not, then I think the Lakers are probably going to be 7th.
7th, yeah. I don't think the Thunder. I don't think the management cares and the players care. Like, my thing is this, Drew. When they do the Bally's thing at the end, which I don't watch. Okay, I don't watch it. And I'm like, J-Dub, you hadn't played. Why are you there?
Yeah.
Why are you didn't even play. And why are you in there? But I think he is the de facto leader of the Thunder's group. You know what I mean? Chet's with SGA clearly. But the rest of them are with J-Dub, no doubt. Don't you agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so.
I mean, I'm like, dude, why are y'all? And they're like,
the rest of them kind of goof off and do that kind
they're
of
goofy. It's
young stuff.
It's like the Athletic said. The players aren't ready to win. They don't have that mentality. They're a bunch of young kids out there having fun, and the Thunder are embracing that instead of going, look, we've got a squad that can win now. But Preston didn't go out at the trade for somebody big, which I'm okay with. But if you didn't do that, you don't have any chance of or really any desire to really try to win this year. That's what you
Right.
said by not going after getting big, and I think that was wasn't that your take on that?
Yeah. Well, we all said they needed to find a big. Lopez would have been nice. And then instead they just go out and get a money dump, a guy that has no business on the floor.
No, no, he has not helped them one bit. He has not helped
Nope.
them one bit. And
You'd be hard pressed to convince me that he hadn't hurt him.
yeah, I just think well, you know what? All their stats have gone down, Drew. They really have.
Yep.
Their stats have gone down since he's been in. And it's just because you got him out of rhythm. You got him out of what they were used to playing out of their rotations. And it's just really screwed up, even though his rotations are jacked up anyways. You know what I'm saying,
Yep.
Drew? His rotations are jacked up anyway. But I like I was saying the other day, I like the Thunder. And what people forget is, in the last year and a half, Drew, how many close games we've had? We know how to win in the close games. We know how to win. We know how to defend. And the difference is this year he's giving the ball to J-Dub at the end of the games instead of SGA. That's the difference in what's going on because they're grooming him for, to be the closer, which is not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I like what I see out of them. I'm excited about the game tonight. Are y'all going? You and the missus going tonight?
No, I'm going to go though. I'm going with Joe. Joe and I are going to partake.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll be there. And I was trying to get my date to go, but she can't get off work tonight. She has a hair thing.
Should be a good game. I mean, like I said, Sacramento needs to win.
Yeah, they need to win.
I'll be surprised if I like Sacramento in the game, not just because I think OKC is going to be rusty.
Yeah.
If OKC wins, it ain't going to be by 6 points.
Well, I know I saw you took that tonight. You took the thing, but Drew, I was
sitting there. It seems like a lot of points first game back.
Yeah, you know what? I was sitting there and I was looking at the standings. If they ended right now, the Thunder would have the Suns. That's who they play right now, Drew. And I'm not opposed to that.
Suns,
Are you?
Yeah. No, I'm not either. They actually match up pretty well with the Suns.
Yep.
Of the matchup between the Kings and the Lakers and Mavericks and Suns and Pelicans are probably where you want to fall.
Yeah, you would think, right? The Pelicans is where you want to fall.
Yeah, and I think that Sacramento is a tougher place to win on the road than Phoenix is.
Yeah, I agree 100% on that. I'm with you on that. I think it really is, and it's just what they have to offer and what they're doing, really. I mean, Drew. And
100%.
But I'm going to say this: I do like the Thunder. I do like what we're doing. I do like our team, and we're not that far off. I don't think, Drew. I mean, do you really think
they need a rim protector and a backup point guard? That's what they need.
Well, Josh is your backup point guard, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just not a believer. I know he's had a rough year, but we'll see. Hopefully, you never know. Maybe over the summer he stays his ass in the gym and makes a stride. But if he doesn't, I think he's going to be out.
Okay. Now, what is this now? What is Sunny B's? Oh, it is? Y'all open at 5? Okay, we'd probably have 6101 North Santa Fe. Wait a minute, and that over there by Santa Fe? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. All right. I know exactly where you are. All right. This guy just wanted us to come do our show there. But if he's open, he's a gym, and I'm like, it's a gym restaurant. Like if you're open that late, you know what I'm saying, Drew? I don't know if we can come by there. You know what I mean? 5 o'clock. I mean that's a night game, and I think our first away game will be at Industry for our first Thunder night after game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. But anyway, what is your thought process on the Thunder, and what do you think that they, if you had to really judge them right now, what do you think their chances are?
To me, Judge, I think they had a great year. I think I know they had a better year than anybody thought they were going to have. And they one game out of 1 seed in the West. I think realistically, I think they win a first round series. They win a first round series. They don't draw the Lakers. They get a first round win, and they stretch somebody in a semifinal the next year. I think you take some of those draft picks.
It's who this head
for a big, draft you a point guard, maybe another shooter, and run it back. I mean, that'd be my thought process. I wouldn't change a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm with you 100% on that. When I've looked at everything,
I mean,
part
you
of
get a first round series win and play well in the semi. You might never know. You might win a semifinal series, but I think realistically, you got to win that first round. That take a step, get these guys some hard playoff experience, and really see what it's going to take to win.
yeah, because they do have the opportunity to really do something. I think we really
Mm-hmm.
do. Uh, but like I said, it's going to take a lot out of the Thunder to be able to make that move. They can, but
They're
it's
just not real physical. They don't really have an inside presence, and you know as well as I do, in the playoffs, it becomes a half court game, and a lot of the back to the basket and the physical nature of the playoffs takes over. They don't call touch fouls. I'm going to be interested to see how they react to the whistle and to how the games are played.
yeah, 100%, 100%. The thing is this is that like I was telling somebody, you have the Thunder, and they have the experience, not playoff wise.
Mm-hmm.
SGA is the only one with playoff experience at all, really. I mean, Dort kind of does, but SGA is the only one with real true experience. And that's why last year, even
Yep.
you and I were talking about how, why don't you
Mm-hmm.
want to get into playoffs and give these guys prepare for next year? But as we see,
Yep.
the Thunder aren't even preparing, didn't prepare for this year, and aren't preparing for this year. They're preparing for a year, 1 year or 2 years down the road, like they're going to be better. Here's a chance
Yep.
to do something. But I think since they were all in that 1 year where they did paid the luxury tax. I don't think Sam Presti and them are ever going to go back to that where they're paying the luxury tax or be all
I,
luxury
I
tax.
I think Dort is going to play well in the playoffs. He's built for the playoffs. He's got a big body. I mean, if he just stopped bringing the ball up the floor, I think he'd be fine.
Yeah, but he won't bring the ball up the floor now with SGA in the game and Josh.
Yeah.
I mean, because like you and I talked about, when you took Josh out the game with 3 minutes to go and you put the ball in Dort's hand to be your primary ball handler, what the hell are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, Drew? You and I talked about it. It's
Yeah.
like what, how in the world can you think that's a winning and then you try to bring him back in and what he said over there for Drew another minute and a half, 2 minutes, and it cost you the
Yeah.
game against the Pacers. And we had controlled that game the whole time pretty much. But who do you like? How are you about the Lakers right now?
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm a homer. I like the Lakers.
Well, I'm
We
a
talked
homer
about it
too, but
all
I'm
year.
realist.
We talked about it all year. They're getting healthy. They get Vando back next week. They got Gabe Vincent back. They got Reddish back. I mean, they can make a deep run. If they can stay away from Denver,
The
you
first
know,
round, you mean?
yeah, if they can make a deep run. The T-Wolves don't scare me when we're healthy. Oklahoma City doesn't scare me when they're healthy.
Yeah.
Now Dallas scares me a little.
Well, that's
That
because
Dallas
Luca.
Lakers would be, yeah, Dallas and Lakers would be a great matchup. But I mean, things fall their way, and you just can't ever think LeBron and AD don't have a chance.
Yeah, I'm.
They
Go ahead, Drew.
no, I said they got just as good a chance as anybody else outside of Denver.
Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. And it's so funny is to me is that, you know, the one guy was beating us up, about, reason why people don't watch us in Oklahoma City is because, of our takes on J-Dub and all. I'm like, dude, people don't watch me in Oklahoma City because they don't like what I'm saying, just like they didn't like what I was saying about SGA. I mean, about
I'm still
Russell,
trying to figure out what happened to J Dub. I mean, that injury sure turned into
an injury.
damn.
Well, I don't know
MJ
how it's
went
a
on the
game time
IR.
decision. I don't know how it's a game time decision. He played the whole game, and did he
Yep,
step? He must have stepped on the cameraman after the game was over. That's all I can say.
I guess.
I mean, you know, I think a little load management was in there too. Getting him ready. He's tired or whatever. And whatever.
Hmm.
And you and I both have the same, feelings on load management in the NBA. We think that cost them. I mean, it's cost their viewership. I mean, like the other night. When we're on TV twice and no SGA and no J-Dub on either one of
Yeah,
the national televised games. You finally get on TV and you don't have any of your two best players aren't playing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I just think that.
So it says here this was updated 1 hour ago. It says Williams ankle questionable for Tuesday's game against Kings.
Well, it don't look like he's hurt the way he's walking around and jumping around and playing with the boys. And
Right.
it don't look like he's hurt at all. I know when you and I both had bad ankles, and
Yeah.
there ain't no jumping, there ain't running around. There's limping. There's no walking normal. There's
Uh,
limping.
and,
There's
yeah, and
limping.
I'm with you. I think they played. I think they both play tonight. I think they
Yep.
both play tomorrow. And
Yep.
then who do they got? Who's the
The
next game?
Bucks and the Mavs.
Bucks. Boy, man.
We have.
Maybe play the Bucks and then sit the Mavs
Well, it
because you might see the
depends.
Mavs in the
Well, it
playoffs.
depends. If you win tonight
Yeah,
or you win tomorrow night, if you win the next 2 nights, then you don't need to play the last 2 nights because there's no way they can overtake you with two
yeah,
games left with 3 game lead, with
yeah.
the playoffs. So, or they have a 4 game lead right now, I guess. So there's no way they can get to you. Talk about Clippers. There's no way. But the thing is do you fight for the second? Because remember, Minnesota and what's the name play? Who are the games tonight? Let's go to the games tonight. Because do they play
Yep.
already? Do they? I don't think they
Who,
play already. Do they? Let me pull this
who's
up real
that?
quick. Uh, Let me
So you
see.
got the
NBA games
Raptors and the
tonight.
Sixers. You got Raptors and the Pacers, Sixers and the Pistons,
No, the Pistons. No, I'm
Hornets.
talking about the Timberwolves. They play
T
the.
was T was
No,
play the Wizards tonight.
yeah. Remember, because they have one more game or 2 games against the Nuggets,
Mm,
which will decide the number 1 overall seed.
yep.
Can you pull that up on your thing real quick?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Because I think that they play each other
Minnesota.
once or twice in the last 4 games. I think maybe it's just once.
It's at Denver. One more time at Denver tomorrow night,
Tomorrow night. Yeah, so that's gonna determine everything for them. Because I think they're
and then
aren't
they
they
got
tied two
Atlanta and
two?
Phoenix at home.
Isn't that
Yep,
the rubber and that makes it 2 because in Denver up to or
two
because
one, 2-1 T Wolves
it's
right
2-1
now,
T
so
Wolves,
Denver
yeah.
could tie it up.
And then the
And
T
I
Wolves and
don't
then the
know
T
what
Wolves would have
Denver's
the
record
tiebreaker.
is.
Well, the T Wolves have the tiebreaker over them because of the simple fact that we have the tiebreaker over the Clippers. I mean, over the Nuggets. We beat them
Denver,
3-1.
yeah.
Yeah, which is really a misnomer because the first time they kicked our ass, the second time we beat
hmm
them, and then the third time SGA hit the shot at the buzzer to
I
win.
mean, the Suns are the one that got the toughest schedule. They got Clippers tonight, Clippers tomorrow night, at Sacramento Friday night, and then at Minnesota Sunday night. So, I mean, they could easily lose 3 or 4.
Yeah, how are they going to get by that? That's the question. You know what I mean?
If they lose 3 or 4, the Lakers are overtake them.
Oh man, because I'm sitting there looking at the schedule, Drew, and I'm just going. I mean, the Suns are sitting at 6, so that can move the Pelicans up to 6th.
And the Lakers got Golden State at home tonight, which is a must win. At Memphis, that's a win. And then
Yep.
at New Orleans, last game of the year on Sunday.
And that's a win. Both of them got to have that because the Pelicans are sitting in 7th.
Yep. That'd be that. And like we said, that may be the game that decides 6th and 7th.
Yep, it could be. Well, because if the Suns lose, that means that the Pelicans will be in 6th.
Yep.
And
They'd be
that could,
one game. If the Lakers win, they'd be half game up on the Lakers
right.
going into the last 2 games.
Yep, yep.
And let me look and see what the Pelicans got. Um,
And let's
New
face it,
Orleans. Let me look here. New Orleans. So they've got at Portland. They should win that game tonight. But then they got at Sacramento, at Golden State, and then the Lakers. So they could lose all 3 of those. Sac, Golden State, and Lakers.
yeah, they could very easily. And what is your thought process on it, though?
I mean, Sacramento's going to want to win. Golden State's going to want to win. Unless Golden State's just stuck in that 9th spot, which if they lose tonight, they might be, and they might rest their players. That would be the only way that I think the Pelicans don't win that game. And the Pelicans are struggling right now.
Yep.
I mean, they've taken a dive, and they could. I mean, the Pelicans could easily end up in 8th or 9th.
Yeah, they're not playing well at all. Not well at
No.
all. And that's what I'm saying.
And I promise you this: if it comes down to Sunday, if it comes down to the Lakers in the play-in game or in the 6th seed, the NBA doesn't want the Lakers in the playing game. I don't care what.
No,
You say.
no, hell no, they don't. No, because they
They
don't
don't.
want them. No, they don't. No, they don't. They
And,
want the
and they'd
Lakers.
much rather have a Lakers Thunder first round match.
Well, that's because they believe the Lakers will beat the Thunder, and so do we.
Yep.
And they want to see LeBron move on. That's 100% with you.
So I think it's them. I mean, if my bet as a bet man, I think the Lakers don't finish anything worse than 7th.
Yeah, which will have them against the Nuggets or the T-Wolves. And
Yeah,
more likely, well, that the
more
game.
likely T was.
What? Excuse me. What is the T-Wolves schedule?
1 second here. T was Minnesota. I think Minnesota has. They're at Washington. We're Washington at home tonight.
Which is a
At
win.
Denver, at Denver, and
Loss.
then Atlanta and Phoenix, both at home.
Ooh, ooh. Atlanta's been playing really well lately too.
Yeah, and then Denver's got at Utah, Minnesota at home, at San Antonio, at Memphis. Denver's got to win all 4 of those games.
Yeah, they got to win all 4. And the
I
whole
think
thing,
they will.
well, the question, Drew, if the Thunder win the next 2, and then you've got the Bucks and you've got the Mavs, and you're only a half game out of first place, what do you do as coach or as
Well, I think you
organization?
got
What
to
do you
go
do?
for first, don't you? I think if you're the Thunder, you got to do everything impossible to avoid the Lakers.
Agreed, 100%. 100%.
I mean,
I agree.
I don't care. It doesn't matter what.
And the whole thing,
Away from LA in the first round.
and Drew, the whole thing is, you and I are Laker fans first. Thunder, we're Lakers 1, Thunder 1-8, no doubt. I mean, we are.
I'd love to be able to watch the Lakers play 2 playoff games, but as a Thunder fan too,
I don't want it.
I want them to go out in the first round.
No, I'd want them. I don't mind the second round, but I don't really want to see them in the first round. I don't. I don't mind the second round because then you don't have those day of rest in between. They have more rest in between the first round. And the second round is boom, boom, boom. Third round is boom, boom, boom. So that's why I've said, for me as a Thunder fan, I don't want to see my Lakers team in round 1. Round 2, I don't matter. I wouldn't mind that, but round 1, I don't want to see them because the Thunder don't match up with the Lakers at all. Not height-wise, they're just too small. Like I keep saying.
If OKC finishes in the 3rd spot, they would play the most likely.
Well, here it is.
The T-Wolves in the 2nd round.
Here you go. Let me see. I have it. I have that. Let me see. Where's my NBA?
If the Lakers finished at 6, yeah, see that works out. That's a dream scenario for the Lakers. If they could draw Oklahoma City and then the T-Wolves, I mean,
that would get them to the finals again.
Again
with them. Yep. Because then the way it's set up right now, Drew, the Thunder would have the Suns, but that'll probably be the Pelicans, don't you think?
I think it'll be the Pelicans.
Yeah, so I think it'll be the Pelicans as well. And then you win that, then you come back and you're 3 against 2, which is who the Thunder would play, which would be either the T-Wolves or possibly the Lakers at that point. And I wouldn't mind that because we'd have 4 home games. Because I think we're going to beat the Lakers at least twice. At least twice.
I think if they play first round, I think it's 4-2.
Yep.
I think the Lakers will get one in Oklahoma City, and I just don't think Oklahoma City can beat LA out.
No. I agree. But if it's here, if it's in the second round, the Thunder will win for sure 2, if not 3 for sure. So I think it'll be a game. It'll either be, game 7 that the Thunder beat the Lakers. Thunder beat the Lakers in 7.
And you and I watched it all year. I mean, it's not rocket science just what the Lakers are going to do. They're just going to bully,
pound them.
If OKC's not hitting threes, they're in trouble.
100%. That's exactly it because it sits up for. We'd
want to get foul trouble. They'll keep SGA in check. He'll get his 30, but what are the other guys going to do?
Yeah, they're going to. The whole thing with SGA, he struggled the last time because all they put was Vanderbilt on him, and then what's the other guy's name? Cam. They had somebody else.
Yeah.
And all they were was 6'9", 6'10" on him, and he still was doing work.
He rotated Prince, Reddish, and Vanderbilt.
Yep, they were just long on him. Long. It was long, and he missed it. He missed it. What happened with him is he missed some easy shots in the very beginning, and then he struggled. Yep, and then he got frustrated because if he makes those wide open shots at the beginning, he gets rolling. I don't give a shit who you put on him. He's gonna do work. But he's got to be early.
But I think the Lakers are gonna say, okay, you're gonna get your 30. What are the other guys gonna do?
Yep, I think you're right. They're gonna pound. They're gonna stick. They're gonna try to stop J-Dub. And when he's in there with trying to handle the ball, he's gonna have to give the ball up. He's not going to be. They're not going to let him bring the ball up uncontested. No. They're going to press him because I can tell you the scouting report on him. Right now, I'm looking at him. Hey, he gets the ball, pressure him full court, make him give it up or rip him.
Make him give it up.
Make him give it up. And then what they're going to do, because every time, what do we see? When he gets pressured, Josh brings the ball up the floor. They don't even put it in his hands. And I'm like, well, what are you going to do if you're picking him over SGA? What the hell are you going to do when SGA's not here?
Yeah.
Then what you're going to do?
Yeah, it's a big night in the NBA tonight.
It's
A lot of
huge,
things
bro.
going to happen. If OKC wins and the Lakers win, I mean, it really sets up for a great next 4 days of basketball.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is that the Thunder have to handle their business tonight. Handle your business at home. Agreed, Drew? We talked about this.
100%.
Handle your business at home. And what are they now,
That's
20?
why I was so disappointed that LeBron set out the other night. Lakers will be in sixth place right now.
But, Drew, he can't. He can't play, man.
Yeah.
No matter what, his body is not going to allow him to do that. Drew, his body's not going to allow him to do it.
Yeah, but I think I'm with you. I think they looked at the schedule and know that if he comes back, they can win these next 3 games.
Yep. Give him some rest. And, I mean, the Thunder are sitting there looking at it, too. I mean, the whole thing is with the Thunder, if you put the ball in SGA's hands and let J-Dub, like I tell her, that's what I understand. Let him trap SGA. He's going to hit J-Dub and then let J-Dub work in space. What are you doing? He can work when he gets in space plus it'll be what, 4-on-3? And he's going to work in space right there. And you have Chet sitting there. You've got Wiggins on one side shooting a 3. You have Dort if he's knocking down 3s. And then you have Chet knocking down 3. I mean, what? I don't understand. I'm like, what is the issue? It's in your boy's hands for him, hopefully, to make the right decision and right play. I know Josh would, but the question is, would he? That's the question. But I don't understand. I'm like, why are you, and that's my thing is, Drew. J-Dub is great in space. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When he catches it and he's in that half court and they're trying to transition over to him and he can make a move in space from the wing, what the hell are you thinking? Why would you not want that consistently? Let him just shine because he would go to work. He would go to work. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a break, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to go over your picks, and then we're going to talk about the NCAA and how they're talking about that UConn may be the best team. I'm like, man, shut the hell up. They're really good. Of this generation, they've got 6 titles in the last 25 years. That's better than anybody else. With multiple coaches. Not the same coach. What did they had 6 titles by what? 3 different coaches?
They were by far the best team all year.
Yeah, 100%.
Really
I didn't want to pick them because
I thought the tournament was pretty bad this year. There were a lot of bad teams in the tournament.
I mean, men's basketball, dude, they got to get rid of this one and done. They've got to.
Yeah.
They've just got to say, look, you're going to play 2 years so people will know who the hell you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it just hurts the team. There's no continuity. If you don't want to be there, just go pro.
Yep. Go there, and the whole thing with that is most of those kids, when they go pro for the 1 year, they don't make it.
Yeah.
They don't make it. But you know what? It's all about the agents, and they want to make the money, and they understand that the chances of their guys going to college for 2 years, the chances of them going to the league drop significantly. So that helps. But I want to take this opportunity to thank SRB and our guy Mark Long. By the way, congratulations, Mark, on being the pink tie guy. Yesterday, Drew, we went to Deep Deuce and did the Eclipse with Mark because it was his fundraiser, him raising money as pink tie guy. So we didn't do a show yesterday because I was at Deep Deuce with him doing the solar eclipse thing. So anyway, congratulations to my guy Mark Long over at SRB. Collaborative Logic, if you have needs for computers, software, or website design, hit our guys up over there at Collaborative. Oak Grove Trucking and our boy Jose Fierro. Yeah, if you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand, he is the dude for that. So hit our boy up. He'll be more than happy to help you. And then, of course, we are here today at George's Happy Hog, located 712 Culbertson Drive in Oklahoma City, just south of the state capitol, north of the OU Medical Center, just opposite of the Harn Homestead, 2 blocks off of Lincoln, right there on Culbertson. You can't miss it. They are closed Sundays and Mondays, open Tuesday through Fridays from 11 to 7, on Saturdays 11 to 5. And yeah, Drew, I forgot to. I'm gonna give me some ends today, man. I'm getting ends. I'm getting greens. I'm getting mac and cheese today. Hey, today that's what I'm getting. Of course, the show is brought to you here by YNB. Family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank. make things happen.
Yes, they are. They're an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, and the reason why we are here at Georgia is supporting women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the OKC area. So thank you, YNB, for that. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or, yes, Drew, I know that the main bank is downtown Yukon, so don't start with me.
Downtown.
My bad, historic downtown Yukon. Oh my God, located at 401 Elm in downtown Yukon, historic downtown Yukon, or YNB East, which is off the Parkway and 66 or 39th Expressway. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road, and then of course YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40, just south of I-40. Can't miss it, right there in front of the hospital. And then YNB Peoples, which is in Bethany on 23rd Street between Rockwell and MacArthur. And then, of course, our Shelter Insurance, the Mark Pemberton Agency, located 4609 Southeast 29th, Dale City, America, 670-2424. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5, Fridays, 9 to 1. Closed on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays, probably serving the Mid-Dale area since 1982. Hey, Drew, do you know Binky Triplet? You know Binky, don't you?
No, I think so.
If you saw Jonathan Binky Triplet, if you saw him, you know it was. Anyway, he was going to be on the show today. He does personalized suits, custom suits, and stuff like that.
Right.
So anyway, yeah. So anyway, he's going to hook me up with a suit because I'm supposed to be going to.
Did he used to have a shop in the Mid-First building, the big one?
He may have. He may have. I don't know where he's had his shop at.
I think there was a custom suit shop in there.
Yeah, no. I don't think he's at that level to spend money like that. I think he just goes out. He's supposed to come by today. I tried to get him on the show today, but he's gonna come out and get my measurements so we can do. By the way, sir, that is a fantastic shirt you got on. Oklahoma State Cowboy just walked in. The good stuff, right? Hey, well, sir, turn around real quick. See that beautiful colors right there? All you loser Sooners that got busted up this weekend in Bedlam, that right there. That's a winner. That's winner.
I don't think that ball landed. They got hit in center field. It had a spirit on it.
It's still going. Well, hey, you came on Facebook asking for runs, and they must have heard you because they gave us some.
Seventh inning stretch. You got some runs.
By the way, Drew, I didn't hear from those people in Santa Fe yesterday. Now they rode me hard after basketball season. Rode me hard.
Yeah.
Now I ain't seen.
I tell you what, if McCollum doesn't hit that fadeaway three, beat us at Gallagher, we'd have hunted him out in every sport.
Yeah, but it is what it is, and they did, and he did, and but I didn't see him there. None of the Sooner fans, they were running from me yesterday. I wanted to bust them up, but I'll catch the rest of them today. I'll get them. I'm gonna be on them today hard. I'm gonna be on them hard today. So, but anyway. In NCAA yesterday, Drew, or this weekend, what did you think about the boys' game last night? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I mean, the first half was great, but it was typical UConn game. They figured out how to get them, and they just grinded and wore them down and pulled away late. I mean, Purdue shot 7 3-pointers the whole game. They made 1 3-point shot the whole game.
Yeah, they were, 1 for 7?
Yeah, they basically said that we're going to let Edie do what he wants. The rest of the guys aren't going to beat us.
Hey, Nathan sent the pic and goes, damn, that OSU shirt was ugly.
It's what is it, the brightest orange?
The brightest orange. Hey, Drew, you notice he didn't want to come on today, so he didn't take no abuse. You noticed that, right? Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. You just ran from it.
You don't want to talk about that 3-6 matchup.
No, he didn't. Leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. But anyway, 1 for 7. I thought they did a great job. But, to me, it's like Edie. You're 7-4. How do you go 10 minutes without scoring? 10 minutes, Drew.
How about the putback dunk by the white guy from Purdue?
Dude, that was nice.
Where did that come from?
That was nice. Hey, what happened to that white man?
Or whatever his name was.
Yeah. Hey, what about that white man can't jump thing? Is option BS, isn't it?
Yeah, that dude had some pop.
Yeah, he did.
Where is he been?
Nowhere to be found. But you know what?
I don't think he made a shot that game, but it was a nice dunk.
Yeah, it did. But I really liked what I saw at UConn. I mean, everybody talks about, Calipari, who now is at Arkansas. And I'm like, why wouldn't you go to Arkansas? You got Tyson
They're gonna be a monster, dude.
Dude.
He'll have them back in the Final Four.
Dude, you got a brand new practice facility. You got Tyson Chicken gave you what they give $5 million in NIL money, and you got Walmart, you got whoever else over there. I mean,
that's a good recruiting hotbed too, right in there too.
Yeah, but I tell people there's a lot of money in Arkansas. Don't kid yourself. I was arguing with these New York guys talking about, the farmers, they think they got money. I said, man, those ranchers got money. You tripping. Those ranchers, I said, dude, those are all $150,000 trucks. Those
farmers,
yeah,
I said, there's a lot of farming going on there.
Yeah, I said those machines are $300,000 or $400,000 each. You got those horse trailers. Those are $500,000 or $1 million. I said, dude, you tripping. They got money, bro. I said, plus remember, they're getting subsidies from the government on the cattle, and they're getting oil money. They're getting residual. What are you talking about?
You think Bryce Drew's going to be the head coach of Kentucky?
I think he's got a good shot. They like him.
Yeah, and I think him or the Texas A&M guy.
Well, the whole thing was, we wanted the Drake guy, and Drake gave him the money because they knew he was going. I think he was legitimately wanting to come to Oklahoma State. Don't you?
I do too. Yeah.
But let's face it, Oklahoma State's not paying him $4 million to coach basketball.
No, they're not.
It's not happening. So that's part of that. But that being said, Drew, your picks for today, let's get on them right now. Then we'll come back and finish up and talk about the girls.
Yeah.
But okay, let's go and talk about one other thing first. Zach Edey. Do you think, I saw this is somebody today on a sports deal, and they were talking about, he's NBA ready. He can't. I said, it's not that he can't defend the wing. He can't defend the pick and roll. It's not defending the wing. He don't defend the pick and roll in college. Can you imagine them not leaving Steph Curry wide open or SGA or J-Dub or whomever, Oklahoma City, but running him?
He's got to go underneath everything. But he is 7'4", whatever he is, so I thought he played all right last night, but it just showed if you got another 7-footer, he could be contained.
Yep, he got in foul trouble, but like they said, well, he had 37 and all that. I go, but he went 10.
I kind of like the Klingon guy better than him.
Oh, I like him way better. I like the kid at Duke, and then I like the Klingon better. Then I like him. If you're trying to get me a pure center, that's why I like the kid from Duke because he's way more agile. He's more mobile. He can still knock down the three a little bit.
Palski's not near as big as Klingon and him, though.
Yeah, but the whole thing is this, though. See, he's at least he will be able to clog the middle. It's not going to get pushed around, and he can at least that gives you that gives you J. Will and him inside to battle with Chet. You know what I'm saying? That gives you another body at least. You know what I mean, Drew?
Yeah.
But
I'm not a big Palski fan.
I know he's a Duke guy, but I like him first. I like him first over the Klinkman guy at who are we talking about?
UConn.
I mean, I like him. I like him better. I mean, I just do. I like the Filipowski kid better than him. But I do like him.
Shooter. He just because the Klingon guy and the Edey guy are pure centers.
Yep.
He's a stretch.
Yeah, but he's 7 foot.
Dude, don't talk about Zach Edey. Zach Edey.
Oh my God.
He's a stiff.
Oh my God. Welcome.
My God.
Hey Drew, how do we deserve his presence? You get tired of us talking trash?
Yeah, he came off.
He don't even jump.
Oh my God.
Hey Drew, I think you could jump higher than. I think you can jump higher than he can.
Oh God.
Yeah, 1 foot I might be able to.
But hey,
Perkins might be able to jump higher than him. Kendrick Perkins might be able to jump higher than him.
Well, Kendrick Perkins has a ring. He was.
Yeah, but it's not from jumping more than 6 inches.
God dang. How you doing, everybody? That is Nathan Taylor of Y&B, by the way. After Drew and I were talking trash on him, he jumped on. Okay, Nathan.
Hey, by the way, Zach Edey, I wouldn't waste a second-round pick on him. He's not going to do anything in the NBA. He's going to be Boban is who he's going to be.
Like I said, he can't defend the pick and roll. That's his
He'll get used up in the pick and roll. He can't move his feet.
Yeah, he can't move his feet.
He is slow. He is slower than Usman J.
I like the Klingon guy better from UConn. I think he's a better NBA prospect. Plus, Klingon can shoot. He got a nice little line.
I like Filipowski,
Yep.
but I like him better.
That's what I told. Like I said,
if OKC drafts Phil Powell, I'm out.
no, you're not. No, you're not. No,
Well,
you're not.
mainly because he went to Duke. That's
That's his only problem. Hey,
Mainly 100% because he's a
oh my
flopper.
God.
See, that's a plus in my book. I mean, that he went to Duke.
Oh my God.
If he would have went to North Carolina, I would have said, no, I'm out.
Oh my
but
God.
That's okay.
You two
I'm
are
pretty
just.
sure he didn't win anything at Duke, an ACC championship, a Player of the Year, or a title.
Well, because Coach K left, man.
I have nothing to say to you two. Y'all are just absolutely ridiculous, both of y'all. Y'all are both ridiculous right now.
Has Popowski declared for the draft?
Sure he will.
No, not yet, but I'm sure he will, Drew.
His spot's about to get taken by Cooper Flagg, so.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, bring on those senior citizens in a 3-6 matchup. Let's see if we can knock them into some wheelchairs.
The Suns? You mean the Suns?
The Suns?
The Suns?
Either one, it doesn't matter. Lakers or the Suns are all broke down anyway.
Oh my God!
Here
Listen,
we go.
Nathan. I want to see the Lakers in the second round. I'm okay with. The first round, they get too much rest in between. There's too many days they get off.
I agree with
The
you.
second round,
but
I have
there's
no
nothing-
issue. But that first round, no, I don't want to see them first round. They get too much rest.
I mean, I agree. I agree 100%. But you got to. I mean, you got to go with what you're dealt. So
No, 100%.
get 'em
100%. But I'm just saying, the Thunder's chances increase if you play the Lakers the second round versus the first round.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'll tell you this: if this team's first playoff series, if they beat LeBron James, that's a great win.
Okay,
for
first
the
of all,
franchise.
hey, but first of all, Nathan, I'm not a LeBron fan, so I can give a shit about him. Okay,
No, but he never lost in the first round, right?
I understand that, but I don't really care about LeBron. All I'm saying is they get rest, and they're a horrible matchup for the Thunder. If they got a lot of
I
rest.
agree.
The second
100%.
round, I think the Thunder, because to me, the Thunder are going to win 2 games minimum, period. Okay? Period, they're going to win 2 games. Now, I'm not sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure if we can go. I think we'd win 2 games. I think one game is going to be a toss-up one way or the other. And then one game is going to be.
Can you imagine Game 7 in the first round in Oklahoma City against LeBron James and AD and the Lakers?
Hey, Game 7.
Man.
Well, Game 7, period. Game 7, period, bro.
I've seen one like that before.
Yeah.
I've seen one like that before where Paul Gasol kicked in the buzzer. Lakers beat him.
That was Game 6.
Buzz game. It was eliminated.
That was Game 6.
now.
It was Game 6.
That was Game 6. That was Game 6.
Yes, and it put the Lakers up 3-2, by the way.
Hey, by the
Or
way,
that was an elimination game, or 4-2, yeah. Go ahead.
are you worried at all about these injuries? Are they?
Okay, my deal
they
is this.
playing? I mean,
My deal is
practice,
this.
what are they-
SGA, we've talked about it. I don't. I wanted him to sit out this long anyway, because I've had a thigh bruise. Okay, and 5 days or a week is not enough to heal a thigh bruise. It's just not. You need a good 8-10 days. You need every bit of that. And me, J-Dub, I don't understand the J-Dub deal. You played the whole game against the Knicks. When the hell did you step on the camera? When was that after the game? I mean, he's running around, jumping up and down, running over there talking to the players. How are you doing that with a messed up ankle? I don't understand that. So I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm just a little concerned. That's it. Which they don't want to throw them into a playoff game.
I mean, a lot of it, I think, has to do with Oklahoma State protecting J-Dub.
I agree.
If SGA ain't in the lineup, I think they're protecting him.
I agree.
No need to get his confidence crushed. And let's just sit him out. And they don't really need to win. If they win tonight, they're guaranteed the 3 spot.
Yep, because they have the breaker over the tiebreaker over the Clippers. They just got to win one game. They just got to win one game.
Well, but they're only one game out of second. I mean,
well, okay, Nathan. I asked this question to Drew. No, they're one game out of first, Drew. Nathan.
One game out of first.
One game out of first.
Yeah, first and second. Yeah.
But what I said.
They don't have the tiebreaker against Minnesota.
Yeah, but this is what I said. I said the question is if you win in 2 games, and remember tomorrow night the Nuggets and the T-Wolves go at each other tomorrow night. Remember that.
Yeah, that's right.
I think Denver wins that game.
I do too.
Without Big Cat at Denver, I think Denver wins that game.
I do too. But what my point is, Nathan, that's why I asked Drew. If the Thunder win the next 2 games and you're basically equal or a half a game out of first, with 2 games remaining against the Bucks and the Mavericks with nothing to you're in third for sure. Do you sit
the Bucks
everybody
are
and
done.
rest, or do you go after first?
Bucks may rest everybody.
Or do you go after first place? What do you do, Nathan?
They go up first place. Gotta go.
What I do or what I think
No. We're asking what you would do. We already know what they're going to do. But what are you going to do?
I'll do. I go for it.
Yeah, Drew and I both agree, but the Thunder are not going to do
100%.
that. The Thunder are not going to do that.
No, they won't.
They don't. They could They could care less about. They don't have that.
I don't want SJ J-Dub.
You're gonna have a lot of scoreboard watching. I mean, they're gonna be watching the scoreboards. They're gonna be. I mean, it's all gonna matter these seeds and where everybody falls. Because OKC wants to give themselves the best chance to win a first round series.
The whole thing is the teams that I don't want to see the Lakers in the first round. I just don't, because they have rest.
Really, the only ones I think they can beat anybody else.
I agree, 100%. But I don't want to see the Lakers because we don't match up.
I don't want SGA and J-Dub going into the first game of the playoffs on a 10-game.
Well, no, they're gonna play.
You know?
They're gonna play. I'm not worried about that. But my point is that my thing is, if you win tonight, then you got to play. You got to beat San Antonio tomorrow because they whooped our ass the last time we played them. Okay, so you need to put that to rest.
Sure.
Okay, and then after that, do you care about Milwaukee? I don't really care. The Mavericks game, like Drew said, you're gonna probably you might play the Mavericks in the playoffs. So do you want to give them a match? I'd rest. I would play them.
I don't think they play them against the Mavericks.
Now, if you have a chance to be first place and you don't see the Mavericks, and if you win and you got a chance to do that, then you go ahead and you play everybody. But if you're in third, whatever, it doesn't really matter, then no, I don't care if you play the Mavericks. I don't care what happens at that point. But it all depends on where you're sitting. But you have to win tonight, and you need to win tomorrow night, and then you can make the decision on whether you play those guys the last 2 remaining games. And like I said, the Milwaukee game doesn't matter to us at that point.
Yeah.
If you're stuck.
And Milwaukee may not play anybody because they're done. I mean, they're locked in.
They're locked in a second, so they may just rest. But do you really want to do that? Because, like Doc said, they're so tight right now. He goes, they're too tight. And I'm like, yeah, been there, done that. Where you're so, like, we lost to Princeton. We overlooked them, but we were so nervous about playing our first NCAA game, you know what I mean, that we were tight going into the game instead of just being loose and just busting those dudes.
I agree with everything Nathan said. You don't want to go in on a losing streak.
Nope, you don't.
I think you're just going to turn it on in the playoffs. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
especially if your possible last loss is to the team you're going to play in the first round.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying, Nathan, if you don't play people and you lose to them, that doesn't count. If you play everybody and lose to them, that can no. But Nathan, if you play everybody and lose to them, that's a mental advantage to the opposing team. If you don't play everybody and you lose, that's an advantage to you. Okay, that's not a disadvantage to you if you don't play them against the Mavericks. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's not a disadvantage. It's just not.
I'm just at the heart of, you know what? No matter what, get your guys in there, play them, play well. Just do what you can, and don't try to manipulate crap. Just try to win every game you can.
But on top of that, Nathan, you can't afford to get somebody hurt in a meaningless game.
Well, I know. I'm not saying when you got a chance to do it and you're not locked in. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's the only way I'd play them. If not, SGA, you ain't playing. J-Dub, you ain't playing. Josh, maybe I'll let you play a bit. Chet, your ass ain't playing. I'm not playing.
Definitely Chet.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing. You're not playing. Just go on over there and go over there and do whatever y'all gonna do. Hang out, but you ain't playing. I ain't taking a chance on that. No way.
I'm just telling you, man. These last 6 games or so, 5-6 games.
We have 4 games left.
The one obviously with dude, they have looked like crap.
Well, no SGA and no J-Dub. Yes.
Remember, I know, but you got to be able to beat some of them teams.
Nathan, Dort is your backup point guard, like Drew said. He was your backup point guard.
Which is a mistake. Mason should be your backup point guard.
100%. Okay, let's do our Drew picks right now. Drew, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready? All right, you got the Mavericks tonight. Is who you take. -12. Who the hell are they playing?
I like the Mavericks. I think the Mavericks, this may be one of the last couple games that they play their starters, and the Hornets are absolute garbage.
Yep, they are, even though we barely beat them without our starters, 2 best players.
Yeah, and Poku's put a poster on
dude,
on him.
Hey, how about this? I sent that deal today. How about we playing against 4 of our former players in one game? All of them are playing and busting up and getting in double figures. All of them. Poku, except for Michik. Poku, what did we have? Man and Michik, and who was the other one? Poku, Man. Yeah. Bertans was just shooting.
Wasn't Trey Man on that team?
Yeah, Trey Man, yeah.
Yeah, Trey Man.
I think he had,
Did
what,
you,
16, 18? Yeah, go ahead.
Was it Jay Will that Poku just posterized? Was it Jay Will? Is that who it was?
It was Jay Will.
Or was it Kendrick?
It was Kendrick.
Dude, that was horrible, man.
Dude,
oh my God.
Hey, Drew, what do we always say? What did Michael Jordan say? If you haven't been dunked on, you ain't played competitive basketball long enough. If you haven't been dunked on before, bro. If you ain't been dunked on, you ain't played enough. Hey, Nathan.
Being dunked on is fine, but being dunked on by Poku,
Nathan, it don't matter.
Come on, man.
Poku is 6'11", dude. He's 6'11". He's 6'11".
Yeah,
he's 6'11", and he can jump, and he's athletic. He's just not my idea of a player, but he's okay. Luke, let me see. You got the Kings tonight. You're taking the points in the Thunder, Drew?
Let me get here. Hold on a second, Matt.
You got the Kings +5.
Kings tonight +5. I think Oklahoma City wins the game, but I think that's too many points. I think there's going to be a lot of rust tonight. It might be a low-scoring game compared to what they normally are. I think Oklahoma City get it done, but winning by 6 is a lot.
Yep, and as Nathan said, they're a horrible matchup for us. That's the matchup Nathan hates.
Yeah, big boy
Sabonis kills us every time. Sabonis kills us every time.
That's because we got rid of him because of he and Russell didn't get along. So he kills at Russell every time he sees him too. Lakers tonight, Drew.
Well, yeah, but if we don't get rid of him, we don't have SGA either. So.
Man, will you stop all that nonsense, man? Hey, we got SGA because of Paul George and because what's his name wanted Paul George.
To the
That's the
SGA
only
trade.
we got.
We don't have Sabonis. We don't get Paul George.
Sabonis was already gone, and we got SGA because Sam Presti, being the smart GM he is, said if we're gonna give up one of our players, we need your best prospect. And the Clippers did not want to give up SGA.
Oh my God,
they didn't.
Yeah, but you don't get Paul George without Sabonis.
Okay. So Sabonis got traded to the Clippers. I mean, to where did he get traded to?
No. To Indiana. He was in the Paul George trade. Him and Oladipo.
I'm messing with you. I love when your blood gets boiling, man. You're red in the face, too, aren't you? You're red in the face right now, aren't you? You all right?
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
Oh my God, that was funny. Okay, anyway, Drew's taking the Lakers. I'm sorry, Nathan. I haven't talked to you in a while.
That's winning night for the Lakers. That's
okay. I didn't play, so I don't get it. I know.
As your boy,
night for the Lakers. LeBron's coming off 3 days rest. They win tonight. I think the Lakers win out. I think they win 3 in a row and then put the pressure on New Orleans and Phoenix to win.
Yep, and by the way, your boy, the commander, says that we have waters, though, so we should be okay, Nathan, Drew.
We do.
Oh, dang, dude, that's first round guaranteed win right there.
The 7 clans exception.
You are. Something's wrong with you, Drew. Something is wrong with you. Oh, my God.
Heard that the other day.
Oh, man. Okay, then Major League Baseball, you got the Pirates tonight in the money line. Oh.
Yeah, that's already a loser. The Pirates have seeded one in the league going into the 9th, 1 out, gave up 5 runs to the Tigers. So that's a loser.
Okay, what about those Stros? Was that in Houston? They playing home tonight in Minute Maid?
That's in the Rangers.
Oh, that's in Arlington?
Yeah.
Okay. The Yanks, taking my Yanks. I see you got the money line on my Yankees.
Yankees are the hottest team in baseball right now. They got a squad. Everybody's hitting the ball well. Their pitching staff's playing good. They're right now, they're statistically the best team in baseball.
Yep, I agree. And of course, hey, Nathan, hold on to your seat. We got to talk about his Braves, so let's hold on to your seat, Nathan.
Yeah,
go ahead, Drew.
Last night, give up 2 home runs to some guy who hadn't played in 10 years and get beat by the Jets. It was disappointing. So I look for them to bounce back tonight.
Oh my God!
Although they're kind of in a little bit of a hangover with Strider out for the year with Tommy John surgery, so that hurts.
Yeah, it does. And then of course you're taking the over. Do you always take the over whenever somebody plays the Rockies, Drew?
Yeah. especially in the spring when it's blowing out.
Oh my God, is that what we're doing? Unbelievable, man. I don't even know
Oh,
what to
dude,
say
that's
to
an
you.
easy part to hit home run if the wind's blowing out for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
11 runs. The Rockies may score 11 runs themselves.
Yeah, it's there's just nothing going on there. Nathan, we're talking about okay, now we're gonna talk about the women. How about Tarasi going off on Caitlin Clark the other night? Did y'all watch that? By the way, I loved her and Sue
I
Bird.
didn't.
That was a
I
great
didn't.
deal.
No, I
Where
didn't
she
see
said
that.
that she can play get a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds when she gets to the WNBA, a bunch of grown women.
That's what she
48.
said. That's what she said.
Uh, I don't. I don't know about that, man. I think.
She was hating on
I
her.
think at worst she's a pretty good player in the WNBA.
Dude, she's shooting
At
from the
worst.
logo. She's shooting from the logo. She'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
She'll be fine, bro. I just
Yeah, she. I think you're going to see her transform that league like Steph Curry transformed the NBA.
Yeah. Well, I just think that, between watching the men, I'm going to take South Carolina's victory over UConn's victory over Purdue. The women, they wanted them bad. What did she go, 44 on them last year, Drew?
Yeah. Well, we talked about that last week. Once they get to play South Carolina, you knew South Carolina would be out for blood.
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm like, man, like to me, I'm like, y'all can say what you want to about Caitlin Clark, dude. She's the best version of Steph Curry, man or woman we've seen. Doesn't matter.
For sure. Yeah, not even close.
Doesn't matter which
Close.
race. But
without her, that team might not even make the tournament.
okay, guys, and then of course I had this argument again the other day. Okay, talking about women, they should, talking about women and men, and they were like, Matt, you're just a sexist talking about how women aren't on the same level as men, and I'm like, okay. All I'm saying is women should compare themselves to women. You can't compare what you do in a women's game to the men's game. They're not the same. They're just not.
Nope.
I said.
I don't understand what the argument is. I mean, just stop it. It's not even the same game. It's a different game.
And yeah, but Drew, I got beat up by it. They're like, I said, listen, all I'm saying is that women are empowered right now to the umpteenth degree, and I'm okay with that. I'm a lover of women. I love their empowerment. I have no problem with that.
No,
I like that
great.
your show. I have no issue with you guys being promoted. I like women's college basketball. I have no issue with it. But you can't compare what you're doing.
McDonald's All-American basketball game, and they'll run South Carolina out.
Yeah, I said you can't. It's not the same. And they go, well, UConn.
And I mean,
you know what?
I agree with you 100%. But here's the thing too. Like right now, I'd rather watch women's college basketball and women's college softball than I would men's college basketball.
Agreed, Nathan. But what I'm saying, Nathan, is yeah. But my thing is this: they're talking about because my point was you can't compare what UConn did women's with the same thing UCLA men did as the overall record. You can't compare Caitlin Clark with what she did scoring record with Pistol Pete. He only played 3 years with no 3-point line. He had no 3-point line. He still had that many points in 3 years with no 3-point line. She had that many points in 4 years with one. So don't compare. I'm so tired of, but it's a media driven. You gotta, and I'm all in for women's empowerment. I have zero problem with that. But don't sit there and compare what you do to the men's game. You can't. And I'm with you, Nathan. I prefer to watch women's softball and basketball over men's college because I don't know who the hell they are.
Yeah.
It's like comparing. That's like comparing baseball
you stay around
and
3
hockey.
4 years, you get to know their names.
Yep, 100%. What'd you say? What'd you say, Nathan? What?
Comparing women's basketball to men's basketball is like comparing baseball to hockey.
Yeah.
It's not a comparison.
Can't do it.
It's not.
But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
But Drew,
to me, like we just said, men's basketball is boring.
I know,
it's not boring, but it was UConn was head and shoulders above everybody else this year.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see North Carolina play them in the Final Four. I think it would have been a better game, but.
Well, they would have saw them. Yeah, they'd have been in. That would have been that game. When they've been in the first game of the Final Four.
Yeah, it would have been. And that would have been a game.
Yeah, but my deal is this: but I'm saying, guys,
20 years ago, that Purdue team doesn't even make the Sweet 16.
No,
they don't.
No. But that's the whole thing is that it's Calipari's his thought process about having one and dones. Have you seen how many NBA guys he's got in the league?
Oh my God, dude! There was a guy on
21 guys from Kentucky are in the NBA.
Yeah, go ahead, Nathan. Yeah, Drew, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over
There's
in a
a
minute.
kicker. I was gonna say, Drew. There's the kicker right there. There's 20-ish all-star guys in the NBA, not all-star, but really good players in the NBA that would have been on the same team if they would have stayed for 4 years.
Okay, look, here's his top 10 players, guys. SGA, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, Julius Randle, Tyler Hero, and of course our boy Kaysen.
Yeah.
And you're right, Nathan. Some of those guys would have played together. I think Catton
Didn't Boogie Cousins go there too?
Yeah,
Didn't he go there?
but he's not in the league playing. We're talking about guys who are playing right now. But yeah, he went there.
No, I'm just saying, like, he was pretty good though.
Yeah, him and John Wall played together.
Yeah.
Say John Wall didn't.
Well, John Wall, when Calipari was at Memphis, he had John Wall.
Oh, that's
he
right.
had
That's right.
he had
Yeah,
Boogie
that's right.
Cousins, and he had our boy that went to Kansas, Xavier Henry. All of them were there, and everybody left with Xavier, and Xavier left and went to KU because his mother did not want him in Kentucky because she was mad at Calipari for leaving. So she didn't let him go to Kentucky, and then our boy, what's his name, that played forever, that couldn't shoot, that played for them, and the only reason why he got to the league because he played for Kentucky. What's his name? Drew played for the Clippers, whatever, the guard that couldn't shoot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Nathan? Do you remember that? He couldn't shoot. I can't think of his name, but he played 8 years, 9 years, made a lot of money, couldn't shoot. And that would have been Xavier Henry there with John Wall and Boogie Cousins, and they would have won the league because Xavier is one of the best pure shooters I've ever seen. So this is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, that's.
Hey guys, I gotta jump off here. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
All right, brother. But Drew, I just, I like what Cal is. I agree with you. He's going to do fine there at Kentucky. I mean, at Arkansas, he's going to do fine.
They're a sleeping giant.
Yeah.
Get ready.
And then after this, and just like they said, what did Shannon Sharp say today? He's like the ex who's being appreciated by the new dude because the old dude got tired of her. I was like, whoa, that's true.
Pull up quick to retrieve it.
Yeah, you bad, man. You're on fire. All right, I'll hit you guys up tonight, man. Let's go to the game. I'll see you at the game.
Yeah, hit me up.
I'll hit you up when I'm on my way. All right, I'm on my way. I'll hit you up. Y'all are going to Mahogany first? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. We may switch it up tonight. Mahogany's getting a little rich for my blood right now.
Yep, it is. It is. All right.
We may try something different out and grab a cold beer before somewhere. I'll let you know.
All right. That's my guy Drew Henthorne of Husker Drew Picks.
Go Big Red.
Had to throw that out there for him. And everybody else, thank you. That was my guy Nathan Taylor of YNB earlier. And, of course, we are here at Georgia's Happy Hog. Come by and see everybody. And, of course, we want to thank YNB for their support for us to be here. That being said, everybody have a fantastic